guys, welcome back to the Virginia Midland video update. Actually going to show you what I've done since the last time I did a video. Did some more track work. I thought it was done, but you know how that is. But I think I'm pretty much done now. That's a great feeling. But anyways, first thing we're going to start down here. If you're not familiar with my layout, let me back up here a little bit. This is my door. It's my front door right there. As soon as you walk through, you go to the right, and you're in what is this is in, I guess, an office. It doesn't have a closet. It's not a bedroom. It's got two windows, one and two. Got my engine case up there. Not a humongous room, but I've done a lot in it, despite the small size. I'm gonna hopefully get you familiar with it here in the next few videos and stuff like that. I'm gonna got a couple planned. So let's get back to what I've done. If you tuned in last time, this area down here has changed completely. This summer I added this little extension. As you can see, this is how it used to be. It used to end right in this area. Alright, what I did, I added about a 2-foot extension for a sand unloading plant. Okay, those masking tape rolls are kind of simulating silos, but have the Walthers rail-to-road aggregate surface. So let's go back here to the track work. The Virginia Central, which is this track here, interchanges with the Virginia Midland. If you're not sure, they got some older engines. They do some. They serve this main sand facility in the Midland, of course, brings it from their mine down on a lower branch. All right, this line here is the Virginia Midland line. It signals, as you can see, I had to change that. This area is very complicated. At one time, it used to cross over, about right there where the tracks are the closest, and in this area right here by the door was the unloading place. I was never happy, never finished the scenery. I did a lot of the ballast and stuff. The track worked perfectly with the curve turnouts and everything, but I ripped it out. I just wasn't happy with it. I actually had a bridge scene right in here, and I actually had right here where my finger is. I had a cassette that would come across that would I had another Virginia. Oh, shoot, I can't even speak today. Fredericksburg and Northern Neck line. Excuse me for that. They would be staged right here, and they come in, switch Battlefield Yard, which is my yard over here. All right, and they would come back. So really, just an extra company to my layout. But getting back, so I took all that out this summer. A lot more work than I thought. And so I put this. I had a track arrangement in. I guess I showed you all that in the last video. I can't remember. But it actually still crossed right there where the tracks are very close. Came across. The Virginia Central still served the grain elevator here of Mid-Atlantic Feeds. And now it is on the Midland, so that's another industry for them, which it's going to be pretty neat just to run out to here and back, which is, when you have more industries, it's always better. I'm a switching kind of guy, not a train running guy. I like seeing trains run, but I don't have a whole lot of space for them. So, gave me more. I only had one spur to the sand unloader, and now I've got two, so I can get about 6 to 8 cars over there, which are nice. I might have to go ahead and buy some more of those 2600 two-bay hoppers like that Chesney one right there. Athern knocked the ball out of the ballpark with those. Those are very, very nice. Nobody else makes them. They're outstanding. I was fortunate to pick up a bunch of them, even for the short line here, Buckingham Branch, which is here in Virginia, just down the road. They actually made 3 numbers for them, which was nice. All right, so I put the switch in curve turnouts. If you don't have a whole lot of space, curve turnouts are the way to go. I know they're not real prototypical, but they can really help you in tight. As you can see, I've got one there and one here. They work great. I think they're from Pico. Great. They're already DCC ready, so you won't have your stuff shorting out. Still going to put the plant there and some trees and stuff in here, and dirt road. You see I've rode on there. So, looking at that piece of scenic material here in the middle, this is what I've been doing some scenery. I know this is right when you walk in, so that's probably what I should be working on first. But really, I've got a place I've almost got to do first before I can even move on. This is blue foam, as you can see. Uh, I glued it on top of each other, and years ago I bought I'm talking 15 plus years ago, bought a hot foam cutter, the Woodland Scenics one. I tell you what, most of my roadbed is wood, so it's kind of hard to plant trees and stuff. And plus this gives you some height on your layout. A little bit too far. This actually is going to go on the lower level. I just haven't put it in yet. The scenery material is is from Scenic Express. If you ever never ordered from Scenic Express, man, those guys shipping is quick. You get that stuff in a couple days. I've ordered one time like on a Friday. I was on vacation earlier this year. On a Friday about lunchtime, 1 o'clock, and I had it the next day, Saturday. Amazing. But this is their flock and turf stuff. You just kind of just took regular white glue, brushed it on there, and sprinkled it on there, and then I came back after that dried for a little bit and put some alcohol on there, wet water as you say, and then put some more diluted white glue on there, and it was good to go. The first glue I put on there is regular glue, just paint on there like paint. So now I'll show you what scenery I've been working on. It's going out really well. It's a very slow task, but let me go down below and show you what I've been working on down in the orange area on the lower deck. Alright, this is what I've been working on the lower deck. As you can see, my layout, this is the new extension here with the sandhoppers. That's where I was standing over by the door. I can't I've got my fascia cut and everything like that. As you can see, I've got a clamp holding. I got some switches for my signals over there. I use toggle switches for switches. I can't put this stuff up because, as you can see, I'm working on that scenery. And I'll show you why I have to do that. Bringing my chair over here. This is a little crossing I'm putting in. I know the lines don't line up, but it really doesn't matter because you're not going to be looking from this angle. I painted forest background. That doesn't have to be perfect. And this is kind of what I'm going to do. You can see the above. I'm sorry, when I went over that foam piece, all that stuff is stuck in the foam. As you can see, it's right there on the corner. I'm going to have a piece of the background is going to go right up against here, so you won't be able to see any of this from this angle. And it's right, as you can see, it's right. I won't turn it to drive you crazy, but there it is. It'll go right against this thing when I'm done. As you can see, I've got Velcro in case I ever have to access this area. Switches, everything. I got the ballast. This stuff is not glued down here. Over here it is. Pretty much it's done over in this corner. I'm going to put some grass on that blacktop there. That's a Blueford Shops family line caboose. Now it's Midland, and put the reporting mark zone. Just testing it. Got the road crossing there. I'm going to have a little building. Let me put it in here. I haven't finished it. But the building is going to sit kind of just like that. And orange is, this is the beginning orange. If you can see, it goes through there, and you can probably see a hopper there, but it goes through a little tunnel, and it goes through a hidden stage in back of there with my wire mess. This area is going to have more trees stuck into there. I haven't got to that far. That's my next task after I get off this video. And the foam scenery thing that I had on the above deck right here, that's going to go right in here. It's going to have trees in here, trees over there, trees over here, just like that. And you're really not going to be able to see this angle. Well, actually, you will not see this angle. Everything will be from down on the other end. So this is just going to be a regular store, a little crossing here. And as you can see, those two tracks there on the far end towards my door, that's the end. That's where you're going to be looking from. Those are the interchange track with Norfolk Southern, and this closest track here goes to a little depot, and the one that goes all the way to the left is my tie loading area. So I'm going to have one industry down here and an interchange down here, and it's going to be a pretty neat little operation. Tested it out, works great. Um, can't be more happy. Just got to finish this area here so I can board all this stuff up. So let's go over here and show you what the view is from. My view will be from here. As you can see, you're not going to be able to see a whole lot, but I think the caboose going in there, that's kind of hidden pretty well. I really like the way that turned out. Probably still need to paint some blue, but these lights, these little puck lights I got them from Home Depot. They're sensational LEDs. And then you can see the rest of my track. It's still got to do some scenery over here. And then the interchange tracks. I don't know if that building's going to stay there. So we have a neat little operation, sit in your chair and run trains. It's a little touch up of blue I need to do there. So this is the town of Orange, and this is going to be the end of my lower deck operations here. Got to get this ballast filled in, so lots of trees to do. It'll kind of hide that stud up there. It kind of holds everything together, so that's what I'm hoping on. So I'll show you the last thing I did, and I'll be done with this video. Alright, my last little change on my layout is on the branch line. The branch line is on the lower level. This is my messed up workbench right now. Work desk, I should say. This is St. Just over here. And as you can see, it goes into the hidden staging. I wouldn't say hidden staging. Hidden trackage, and then goes all the way over to Orange. So coming back over to St. Just, we have a branch line that comes out of here. Goes by the hole that goes up to the helix in the garage. And the branch line comes into this kind of the shadow box here. Big, long shadow box. So right in front of the two windows here. Alright. It's got one industry on it. Small industry, which is a propane place. It's a work in progress. We have Mine Run, which is kind of like canalish type. It's kind of you have a few of these around here in this area, off the rivers and stuff like that. So I just kind of using my artistic license and kind of did that, something different. I could always fill it in, make it smaller. Mine Run's not too wide. That might be too big for it. And then we get down here to where the sand loading and I should say aggregate plant is. Now, I am not putting the aggregate plant on my layout. I can tell you that for right now. I don't have the room. As you can see over here, it's only 12 inches wide. So we can look down here. We've got 3 tracks. All right. We have the far right track is the where you bring the loads in. You kind of drop, and you run around your train, come back down to this way, and then you grab your fulls, sand hoppers, and rock hoppers, and everything else that comes out of here. It's just a spur, just to show that it goes down to the plant. The plant is not on the layout. And then, of course, you would switch the cars, and then you get out of here. I'm probably going to put a signal over here eventually. I just want to have a signal to kind of keep this block intact, because St. Just can be kind of crowded at times. Got to run around your train to get down to this branch line, which I like that. I always got the switching puzzle going on, but this is the only change. I'm really lengthened the right siding trackage on the right longer, and I actually made the spur to the plant longer. So this will hold more cars, and you can diversify the different cars. Right now there's 4 hoppers in there, and I could put probably up to 6 or 7 in there if I really wanted to squeeze them in there. Plenty of room down on the end down there. So that's my other change there. I'm really happy with that. I'm glad I did that. Pretty much my track is just pretty straight. The only other maybe on here, I don't know if the branch line is going to have a dedicated engine. I've thought about maybe got this corner over here above my desk. I might put a spur in there and see where that trackage is over there in the corner, and maybe just at least put it where the engine could sit there and be out of the way. I'm not sure on that. I don't know if I can cut it. I've got the turnout for it, but don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm not sure. But I've got a lot of work to do on the lower level. The scenery that I did in orange is the only part I've done so far. Ready for ballast. Upper layout is pretty much done. Still got this little area. And that's about it. That's right there in front of the central area. I got to do that. But pretty much, this small layout has taken plenty of time. I don't understand. A lot of these guys have these gigantic basement layouts. I don't even know how they ever finish those. I'm sure a lot of them stay in the plain bench work only. I don't know how they can finish scenery. And a lot of people are scared to do scenery. I don't know why. That's just my opinion. You know, I'm entitled to my opinion. This is my video. So, you know, I don't know if the guys are just scared of doing scenery. Scenery, I think, is one of those things you just got to jump in there. My scenery started out over here and eventually got better. I really haven't ripped out any scenery. Most of it I can tolerate. And you're going to get better. Try different things. Super trees make it really easy. If you need to know about super trees, man, those things are, you know, you look at my trees there in the background, just makes it so much easier. They're easy to do. Anybody who would have a kid, one of my oldest son out there doing it. Pretty easy. I just did a batch of them the other day for the lower level. I need to have them so be ready to go. So, make sure you check out my blog. I'll update that more than I do the videos. The blog can be found right here. And I'll also put it at the end of the video with my credits and stuff like that. Please subscribe. I'll try to update it as often as I can, even if it's something simple. Check out my other videos. Got some neat tsunami installs and stuff like that. But a lot of good guys out here on YouTube that are doing lots of good videos and stuff like that. And I watch them and I pick up a few things from them. So you guys keep up the good work out there too. Thanks for checking this video out. And I know it went a little long, but that's how it is sometimes. Alright, thanks guys. Take it easy.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch no bandit run. Keep your foot hard on